Today I'm going to be designing a shoe. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button. Big announcement, I got another channel. It's called Lace Up Custom Shorts. Go check that out, subscribe. It would really help me out, as well as become a member today. On this channel, we're 7 days away from giving away an Air Jordan 1 pattern, so you don't want to miss out on that, so become a member today. So the idea of this shoe is going to be my original top, but it's going to be on a Stan Smith sole. So right now I'm just kind of throwing lines around. Now if you saw my last live stream, I kind of did this throughout the live stream, just designed it, kind of threw some lines around with it. But how I did it was, first of all, you got the last, as I said, this goes into the Stan Smith sole. I'm sitting here with this. I got myself some tape, and what I did was I just covered it all up. So what I do is I put a tape down the middle, down the back, and then from there I put it all the way across till I go all the way to the back. Up here I put it around the back on the heel. Now why I do this is so it's easy for the tape to come off. So as you can see, there's pencil lines all around it. And now in order to get those panels, what I'm gonna have to do is pretty much cut it and then take those pieces off and then pretty much trace it on leather, go from there, pretty much stitch it together, throw it back on here. Now also a thing with making your own patterns on a last like that, first of all, some people do this for like Jordans and other shoes like that where they just freehand it on, eyeball it on onto it. But for the most part, some of these pieces, even though you gotta take it off and you got that exact pattern, you gotta add more material on the bottom and then like different areas, just so first of all you can last it. You don't have any of that extra area over here to last it down. Also, you need enough material to go underneath the next panel underneath that, because you don't want to have just, you know, a normal piece and then it's pretty much like they're pretty much together. You can't stitch it together like that. So first of all, when I'm going to be taking this off, I'm going to be adding extra material on the bottom in order for it to stick together. So first of all, get myself tape, and I'm pretty much going to put a strip of it all the way down and all the way down the back. So boom, just like that. That's the first area, that's the first step to this. Now from here, I pretty much just do all the way across from the front to the back. Also, as you can see, it's a size 13, but I'm gonna tape it up from the front to the back and then we can start drawing on it. So the last is all taped up, ready to draw on it. Now all that I need right now is the tape that's on it that we already did, just some masking tape and a handy dandy pencil. Now what I'm going to be doing is breaking it up into 3 tiers. You got your toe, you got your heel, and then you got your mid section. That's kind of how I think about it, because you also got, you know, the collar, you also got the eyelets for the laces, you also got the tongue, but that kind of comes after. First of all, I just want to, you know, establish where the toe is going to be, where the heel is going to be, and we can go from there. So that's my idea, you know, thinking of it. It's not going to be too hard. Now the main design that I have, I might be going with this one that I drew in my last live stream if you want to check that out, but right now I'm just going to freestyle on this, kind of see what I'm thinking of at the moment. Now this is going to be like the very first shoe that I'll share with you guys from like start to finish, just drawing on a last and going from right to leather, then from there stitching it up, putting it on the last very first try, and you know, fingers crossed, hopefully it turns out really cool. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Also, as I said, it's gonna be some Stan Smith soles, so that's gonna be pretty cool as well. But pretty much for the most part, I'm just gonna draw on this, see where we go, and this will pretty much, you know, be my very first original shoe. I did the other one in the past, but that was kind of like I guess a mock-up, an example. I didn't really go through with it. I didn't put anything on the inside either. So this will pretty much be like the first one. I said it's going to be about a 5-part series, so I think this will be pretty cool. But I'm going to start drawing on this and see where we go. So this is the one that I just drew. You know, it's kind of everywhere right now. Now you got the toe with the open box, you know, it looks really weird, but I thought it was cool. You also got these wires going on right here as well. It's just like, I just have some panels going on right here, so they aren't all individual panels, that is all one piece, but I just drew those lines right there so you could understand the shape and the way that it would go. You got a full on back tab. I always like the back tabs that are a little bit higher than the mid, so they kind of overlap it, if that makes sense. Then you got this nice little, you know, this inside, I guess, heel. I'm not too sure what to call that, but like the inside of the ball of the foot. And then, you know, pretty much just the eyelets right here. That's what I drew. This is kind of like an idea that I've been thinking of. Now, this is the original one that I did do on the live stream. If you didn't check that out, this is what it looks like. It's very simple. So you got a big ol' heel, you got a bottom heel right here, you got a mid as well as the upper mid. The tongue and the toe are one piece. Then you got the mid, kind of the inside right here. I'm not too sure. I don't think I'm going to put that there. I just traced it out because I forgot about it. But I also got this panel, then this panel, then also you got back to the heel. So the heel on the outside is in the middle. The heel on the inside is on the back, so if that makes sense. But these are just two ideas that I drew up. Not too sure where I'm gonna go with this. I also have a lot more ideas, but I just wanted to draw it out, kind of show you kind of where my head's going right now and what the ideas that I'm thinking of. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you learned something from this, and hopefully you follow along with this if you don't want to do any popular shoes and do your own shoe. I always think this is some of the most fun I have, just because you get to make something from scratch. It pretty much comes out of your head. So I think it's super fun to do this. As you can see, we got these two ideas. Might come up with a third one. Now the next video I'm going to be doing is cutting the tape off of this and tracing it on a leather, cutting the leather out and pretty much stitching it on. We'll keep on going from there, get it all ready for some soles. But this is a really fun process and step that you get to go through. Now, especially something like this, you literally have nothing to go off of. You don't have a previous shoe to cut up and make patterns off of. So even though you do have like pretty much a freestyle, you also have to learn, you know, what areas, you got to learn materials. You also have to learn what to put inside of it just off the go. You also have to learn the liner, how to do that. So you definitely learn a lot on the go very fast, but I think this is a very fun process. But stay tuned for this, you know, this 5-step, I'd say 5 parts is going to be for this. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Check out my other video. It would really mean a lot if you go check that out. Hit the like button on all the videos. Make sure to subscribe. They're all really short, so it wouldn't take too long. Also, become a member today in order to get those Air Jordan 1 patterns. You don't want to miss out on that. This is going to be the last week until I give those away, so don't miss out on that. Go check out all the links down below. I got all my tools down there on the Amazon links, as well as my website for my own tools and the merch down there. But thanks for watching and have a great day.